Hi all, it's Jake and Lily. And I didn't expect to do a reverse osmosis video because I don't really like it.
Me neither.
And why do I not like it? Because not only are they really good at taking out all the bad stuff, they're also really good at taking out all the good stuff.
AKA minerals.
Minerals. They strip out all the minerals out of your water, and they're horribly inefficient.
What does inefficient mean?
It's wasteful.
Okay.
It's not. What was I saying? Okay, so they waste a lot of water. The typical reverse osmosis system, you want 1 gallon of purified water, you might have to go through 3 or even 5 gallons to get that 1 gallon. So 2 to 4 gallons down the drain, and can't afford that with my water bill, so I don't like them. But there's a couple of machines that have kind of changed my mind on reverse osmosis. One is the AquaTru, and the other is the ZIP, the Zero Installation Purifier. That's what it's called.
Purple.
And it's purple. Okay.
My second favorite color.
Your second favorite? Okay. So why do I like these things? Because first of all, they're highly efficient. This one actually has a 75% efficiency, which means you put in a gallon and you get back 3 quarts. That's amazing. And this one would be amazing if it weren't for the AquaTru, because the ZIP actually has a 1-to-1. It's a 50% efficient machine. You put in a gallon and you get half a gallon of pure water. So that...
And it also has minerals.
Yeah, minerals. That's the next point. So they both tackle the problem of minerals being stripped out. They do it in different ways. The AquaTru has a little 2-ounce bottle of minerals you can drop in there and get them that way. You add them back in yourself. Or the ZIP actually has they call a post filter, which contains minerals that automatically puts it back in your water, which is very convenient and nice.
A mineral filter.
Mineral filter. And so, as you might have guessed already, they are self-contained. You don't have to hook them up to anything. You don't have to drill holes in your water pipes or anything like that. You just pour the water in and turn it on, and it does its job. And because of all that, they are portable, so you can take them with you. You don't have to, they're not permanent installations.
We can take them to camping.
That's right, which makes them good for people in temporary housing situations like renters and students. You can keep them in your RV or your camper, or
you could just travel them around the world.
Yeah, okay, so world travelers, they're good for that too. So let's get into this. So first up, the AquaTru. It costs $349. As I said before, you put 1 gallon in, you get 3 quarts out. 75% efficiency. Amazing. We'll go over the filters a little bit. It's got a three-stage filtration. There's the pre-filter that takes out sediment and that kind of junk. The main carbon filter, and then the reverse osmosis membrane. So the pre-filter is good for 6 months or 300 gallons, costs $20. All these prices are off the manufacturer's websites and are accurate as of the date of this publishing this video or blog post. And the carbon filter is good for a year or 600 gallons. And costs $30 by itself, and the reverse osmosis membrane is double that for 2 years, 1,200 gallons, and $50. Now they have filter packages, so you can get a 1-year pack, which includes 2 pre-filters and a carbon filter that will get you through a year for $60. And the 2-year pack would be 2 1-year packs plus an RO membrane for $150. So obviously, at AquaTru, they're counting a year as 600 gallons, which, if you do the math on that, that equals about 1.6 cycles per day. cycle, meaning you fill it up and turn it on. And at 75% efficiency, that would get you about 5 quarts of purified water a day at 1.6 cycles a day. And the mineral bottle, like I said before, 2 ounces. It's got a dropper, I believe. It's good for 60 gallons of water.
For 15 bucks.
And it costs $15. So that's a quick rundown of the AquaTru. Next is the ZIP. Zero installation purifier. And I'll tell you now, this is the one that we have. We've got one of these. I called Puricom USA and said, hey, I'm doing a review of your machine, and I had some questions for them. They answered my questions and said, hey, do you want one? I thought, yeah, okay, thanks. Thanks very much. So we've been using it about, what, a couple of weeks maybe?
A week.
About a week.
It's awesome.
We like it a lot.
It tastes good, too.
Tastes good. You know, pure water tastes good. So the ZIP, it costs a $470, more or less. So it's a little more expensive on the front end. Quite a bit more, about 100 and what? 100 and...
Few dollars.
Yeah, okay, it's over $100 more expensive in the front. 50% efficiency, you put 1 gallon of regular water in the tank below and pull out half a gallon in the tank above. You get half a gallon for your 1 gallon. Filters, they come in a package. You've got your pre-filter, your regular carbon filter, and a post filter in a 1-year package for $49.95. And then the reverse osmosis membrane comes by itself. It's good for 2 to 4 years for another another $49.95, about $50. So the ZIP handles quite a bit more water. Puricom told me that they base a year off of, they said it averages about 4.3 cycles per day, which comes out to about 1,570 gallons a year. Now that's gallons in, not gallons out. So what you get is, for 4.3 cycles per day, is about 2.15 gallons of purified water a day. You could say 4 cycles a day, you get 2 gallons a day. The minerals are taken care of in, like I said before, the post filter, which adds them in automatically.
The mineral filter.
Here's a little screenshot I took off my blog, this table here. Comparing the two, the AquaTru and the ZIP, they both hold a gallon of unfiltered. They're very efficient, so you get 3 quarts of purified water with the AquaTru and half a gallon of purified water with the ZIP. You know, AquaTru 600 gallons a year, ZIP about 1,550 a year. Because of their different efficiencies, you'll get 450 gallons out of the AquaTru in a year for those 600, and 775 in the ZIP. So there you go, average cycles a day, average gallons a day. So let's look at a couple of different use scenarios. So first, let's say that you're going to use this 1.5 times a day. In other words, you're going to use it 3 times every 2 days. So that would be about 548 gallons a year if you would do that. And that's why I chose 1.5, because that gets us pretty close to the AquaTru's 600 a year, which would give you, what's that, a gallon and a pint, I think, of water average a day, whereas the ZIP would give you an average of 3 quarts a day. So your yearly water output, you get more with the AquaTru, because we're doing it that, you know, both of them at 3 times every 2 days. So on a 4-year schedule, this is what you'll be buying and spending to maintain these systems. So your first year, you have the system, and your pre-filters are good for 6 months, so you need the system plus another pre-filter. If you notice the ZIP, everything's kind of based on 1 year, so you buy the system, the next year you buy a 1-year pack. The next year, you buy another 1-year pack and an RO reverse osmosis membrane because they're good for 2 to 4 years. We'll just say 2 years. Over here, year 3, you can buy a 2-year pack. You need to change your RO membrane. So because you bought a 2-year pack in year 3, you don't need to spend any money in year 4. So your 4-year total, AquaTru is going to be a bit cheaper. Your cost per gallon of pure water is much less with the AquaTru. However, it's devoid of minerals. So if you want minerals in your water, you have to buy 28 bottles of those mineral drops over the course of 4 years and put those in. So that ups your cost to just almost $1,000 in 4 years. But because you're getting more water out of it, your cost per gallon is exactly the same. Right, so that's if you're just using it 3 times every 2 days. But what if you're a small family like ours? Then you might want to use it a little bit more. So let's say that you want about 2 gallons of water a day out of your machine. Then you'll be needing to use the AquaTru 3 times a day and the ZIP 4 times a day. Which means you're going to just basically double up on your filters on the AquaTru. And this gets us really close to the ZIP's limit for 1 set of filters a year. Okay, I don't think I have to talk through all this. So the bottom line is that at the end of 4 years, you've spent a couple $100 more with the AquaTru than with the ZIP. And that's before you add in the cost of the minerals. So instead of 27 cents a gallon, if you want your minerals in there, then it's going to be 52 cents a gallon. Or $1,700 over 4 years. Oh, you're not saying anything. So, which one of these is for you? A lot of that will come down to your personal tastes and
Personal action.
and your situation. I happen to like the look of the AquaTru more than the ZIP. I think I like the big blue button in the front.
Purple.
But the ZIP's purple, so if you really like purple, then
And it also comes in white.
It does, like this one up here. This is the one that we have. It's white and silvery.
And the white is sparkly.
And it's a sparkly white. Okay. So, or you can get the black one. So if you're a single person or a couple, then you aren't probably going to need 2 or 3 gallons a day. You might want the AquaTru. If you hate the taste of mineral water, then you probably shouldn't buy a ZIP. If you take a good mineral supplement and you don't need the extra minerals, then I think we can all agree that the AquaTru would be the one for you.
I love the mineral water taste.
Well, good, because that's the one we've got.
Tastes good.
So, on the other hand, if you're a small family or you've got a lot of pets or something like that, then you probably want the ZIP. Or you like mineral water, and also the ZIP is, I think, a lot more convenient because you don't have to fool with the filters but once a year. The filters are a little easier to get to with the AquaTru because this whole thing comes off, but they're not hard to get to with the ZIP, and you only have to fool with it once a year. So for folks like us, we say the zero installation purifier, the ZIP, is the one for us.
We have a cat, a dad, a mom, and me.
That's right. So that is it for us. And as always, the full comparison is at arkansasjake.com. Go on over there and check it out. And
Full comparison.
here's a shameless screenshot of my blog. And while you're there, you can check out the deal of the day I think that's from My Patriot Supply. Look at the other stuff. Check out gold IRAs. That sort of thing, get you an off-grid guide, sign up on the email list.
Cookie's here.
Oh, the cat just showed up. Okay, so that's it for us. Go to Arkansas Jake, check it out. Look me up on Facebook, subscribe to this channel, visit, subscribe, share, like.
And please watch our other videos too.
Watch our other videos too, that'd be great. All right, bye y'all.
Bye bye. Cookie's so cute.